There is no question that the presidency today is much more powerful than the framers envisioned it would be in two respects. One, with respect to ordinary laws that the president is supposed to execute, and the other with respect to the commander-in-chief power. With respect to ordinary laws, the president is vastly more powerful today, but this is largely the fault not of the president, but of Congress. Today, Congress passes really broad laws that effectively delegate power to the president. And so the president gets these broad laws that says, we want clean air. And then the president, through the president's agencies, like the Environmental Protection Agency, for example, gets to make regulations that decide how we shall have clean air or clean water. So today, with the growth of the modern administrative state, the president is much more powerful, has much more control over the actual content of everyday regulations and laws. But that's largely because Congress has tended to abdicate its responsibilities over the lawmaking process. Where the president is truly responsible for aggrandizing itself, giving more power to itself, is where it comes to war powers. Modern presidents rarely have sought congressional authorization for certain actions. And this goes across multiple presidencies of multiple political parties. So, for example, the Obama administration engaged in bombings in Libya during the civil war in Libya. And the leader of the civil war of one faction, the leader of Libya at the time, was killed by one of these airstrikes. There was no congressional authorization for that. And so there are lots and lots of presidents of both parties that have asserted this right to engage in military conflicts in the absence of congressional authorization. That is, in fact, the president's fault, not Congress's fault. Congress has sometimes tried to rein in presidents through things like the War Powers Act or the War Powers resolutions, but in practice, it has been unable to rein in the presidency in this regard.